Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. Welcome to my live Tuesday video. Thank you for joining. For anyone who is watching the replay, hello and thank you. If you haven't joined me before and you do like the project and what you're seeing today, please consider, if you're watching on Facebook, to like and follow my page, or if you're watching the replay on YouTube, please subscribe to my page, press like, and help other people discover me. I am making a sparkly unicorn card today. So this is my sparkly unicorn card. I'm using rainbow glimmer paper, Wink of Stella. Jamie will be very happy I'm using that. The Parisian Flourish embossing folder, some vellum, of course, because what is an Ellen card without some vellum? So if you are in need of any of these products that I use today, there you can use my shop now button on Facebook, or I will have a link to the supplies in the YouTube description. So I hope everyone is well. I think I'm just going to get straight into this card today. I do apologize for being a tinge late. I was out and about when I said I was going live, and things just took a tinge longer than normal. So let's flick us around so you can see me make my unicorn card, which I think may turn into one child's 16th birthday card, which is in 2 days' time. Okay, one thing I forgot to do was flick that around, and I will turn off my light, get up my replay video so I can say hello to you all. Give me 2 seconds and I will be back. So we may have a Louisa visitor very soon. She's been abandoned outside at the moment. David's gone and to do a few things, so she may want to come. I don't know, is she outside, Dale? Oh, she's on the bed. She may come and visit. Okay, so we're using the Hippo Happiness stamp set today. Hello, Miss Jamie and Margaret and Cindy and Jessica. Oh, Jessica, you're seeing my freshly washed hair today. I've just come from the hairdresser for the last time. Yes, it is wash day, Jess. You're exactly right. My last appointment ever with my current hairdresser. I've been seeing him for 14 years. I'm a bit sad. Hey, Kel. Hey, Donna. Hey, Rose. Hey, Carol. Oh, it's a curly girl thing, Jamie. It's all good. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Tracy. Okay, so this is the card. I've made this card twice now. I've made it with my team, and I made it previously before that in class. So time to share it with the world. Okay, I have a little class kit here that I'm going to grab out and see all the bits and bobs that I have. Wow, I've got everything here. What have I got in this set? I've only got a card front. So this one looks almost ready to put together. This must have been the one I did in class. The one I did in the team I finished completely. So I just need to stamp a sentiment on this bit, and I will need to grab some bits and bobs because all I've got is a card base. So to start this card, I'm going to start with our stamping. No, I don't have a cast on. My hair is in a cast. Thank you, Roz. I got them done, was it last week? I found a new nail lady, and that was my first set of nails. So not quite where we want to be with them, but we will get there. So I need to grab out my dies. I may do die cutting first actually, while I've got all of this out. So the dies I'm using are Layering Circles and Hippo and Friends. So the Hippo and Friends, I wanted these dies from the first time I saw them. And it's because of these labels. It's actually not because of the stamp sets. It's these nested labels that you can create frames with. I used this one on the Pampered Pet set that created that almost perfect picture frame. And for these ones, for this card, I'm going to use, let's see if I can pick it up here. I'm going to use this middle frame, which leaves you with a nice dot stitched. This is a dash stitched, and this is embossed. And then you get some ribbon sliders, and you get all the accessories. So you can cut some flowers, cut all of our critters, including the butterfly, balloon, leaves, unicorn horn, and a string for our balloon, which is great. So it's all new. It's okay. We can teach you all about the curly girl stuff, can't we, Jess? I've just got to find a new hairdresser and then tell Jess where we're going to get our hair cut and coloured. No, too big. Got to work out which circle layering die I used. So I love the circle layering dies. No, I think it's this one actually, because you get the scalloped ones as well as, there we go, that is the one. So you get all, and you get the scallop ones and you get the normal circle ones. That must go on that one. And they do coordinate together, which is fantastic. So, yes, the other thing I will need is this paper, which is, this is our colour collection paper, and it's the 2020 to 2022 colour collection, and it comes in 6x6 paper. So you get 4 patterns. So you get this polka dot with this amazing distress on the background, and then you get the writing with the wood grain on the background, and in the in colours you get 4 sheets of each pattern in each colour, I want to say. Yep, that looks right. And I do keep my scraps in this pouch. Hey Delinda, thanks for joining. Hey Shelley. Hey Jennifer. Right, okay, die cut machine. Let me move these. These are the 2 things I'm cutting. Where's my die? It's there. Oh, I'm switched on today, aren't I, girls? My word. And that's my embossing machine, so that's not going to be helpful. Hello, Miss D. How are you? I'm not very organised today, apparently, or very coordinated. So this might be a really fun video to watch. So I'm going to be really smart and cut both of these in one pass. Or at least I'm going to try. And scaringly, even though they're polka dots, I still kind of want it straight. And try and conserve as much paper as I can, so I can still use strips and stuff, even though these are scraps themselves. Hey Miss Shirley, you're not that late. Hey Maria. Okay. Where's my picky uppy tool? There it is. Sorry, we're a bit off screen here. I'll bring it back so you can see what I'm doing. These are really old plates, but I love the old plates. I don't know why. But they are a little precarious for grabbing die cuts off. I will have a new machine and new plates in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so I have my 2 die cuts, and I'm going to put these dies away straight away because you never know where they may end up. So layering circle can go right back there, and our Hippo and Friends frame can go right back there. Right, now I'm ready to do my stamping. So I'm going to use a heck of a lot of blocks today, and I'm just going to leave this whole sheet out and see how we go. Now my hippos are thoroughly, not hippos, my horse, because it's not a unicorn yet, is thoroughly, oh, both of us in one night. You are a lucky girl. They are thoroughly stained because I have used Magenta Madness, but I just want to tell you, don't worry about staining your stamps. It actually shows, especially with these particular deep red colors, so any colors with a lot of red in them do tend to show a lot of staining, and that shows they're actually really good quality. So never see it as a bad thing, see it as a good thing. And the staining does not affect the image at all. So for our unicorn background, or the main body of the unicorn, I have used Stamped Off Magenta Madness. For the main body, I am using it full strength. Now to line this up, you can use a Stamparatus. I ain't got time for that today, and I just got ink all over my fingers. So hand sanitizer comes in handy just to remove that excess ink. So it removes the ink, so then I don't get anywhere. Rose is here. Oh my God, everyone's here. Oh, you forgot adhesive sheets. You'll have to go back and do an amendment. Okay, re-ink this up. So what I find, if I line up the head area and the butt area, it really helps, and the ears. Sorry if you're getting my wet hair here in the... Okay, I hope this did not work. I can see it's off, but do you know what? We're going to go with it, and it's just a moving horse slash unicorn. Okay, so I am finished with my Magenta Madness, and now I'm going to add the unicorn horn and the face. And I can tell you now, these new ones just don't want to close. Poor magnet board. What? Oh, you're not late, Myrtle. No, they're only, look, it's just a moving unicorn. We can make it whatever we want. Hey, Pamela. Good for inky finger. Oh, well, that ink actually pretty much came off. That wasn't too bad. Sorry, trying to catch up with everyone's. Crafting is good for your health. Oh, need a quick chat. Okay, I'll see how you go. Today's crazy. I've already had 2 appointments this morning. I know, Kelly. I'm a brave woman, apparently. Kelly, you've already seen this card made. I'm impressed you're here. Kelly's part of my team. Okay, so the face that I'm going to use, I'm going to put it on the block. And you're going to go, what? So this is the eyes, mouth and nostrils. But it looks really, really, really weird. And the ink color we are going to use is one of my favorite neutrals, Smoky Slate. I'm going to grab the horn as well. Have you already been, David? Ah, you're on your way? Oh, okay, that was quick. Sorry, keeping tabs of what he's doing. Oh, dimensional, don't know where that came from. Right in here. Okay. Stamp set over here. Don't need, or I will need this. I will just continue stamping. If anyone wonders what this small grid paper is, this is a Stamparatus grid paper. It's actually good for the small, it does. Magenta Madness absolutely matches my nails at the moment, Rose. But this is a Stamparatus grid sheets. And I just find them really good for stamping off and then popping it on the side. So I've done our horn, and what I'm going to do before I get ready is line this up and go, yep, I've got it the right way, because someone, one of my team members that was here on Sunday stamping with me, she was holding it upside down and couldn't work it out. So the thing to line up when we are stamping the eyes, nose and face, you line up the nostrils and then everything else works out great. So, and if it's not perfect, it's just handmade. So there are our nostrils. So that is that done, and all I've got to add now are our stars. Hey Susan, I am making this sparkly card for my nearly 16-year-old whose birthday is on Thursday. And the good thing is, he ain't on Facebook. So he will love it, hopefully, because he loves, his favourite colour is purple, and rainbows are always fun. What colour? Highland Heather is the purple that I used for this. Light bulb moment. What's a light bulb moment for the nostrils? Hang on, what's this light bulb moment, guys? I'm missing a whole conversation. Okay, I'm missing a whole conversation. This Thursday, Rose, yep, 16 this Thursday. My baby ain't a baby, or my eldest baby. I've still got my little one. But then he's 15 in October. It's like, what? So I'm stamping on and stamping off with this just to create some interest. And yeah, it's just nice not to have everything bold and out there, because I just want to create a fun little background. And just a bit down there, because you know, gotta do it. Okay, that is filled up. No, it's okay. I inked on the block. It's okay. I could create stripes, but yeah. Oh, I know, Jacqueline. I know. Em's only 3 days after Owen. But he's 15, we're Em's 16. Hey, Emma. Sorry, I didn't know if I said hello to you, Emma, so I may have said that twice. Trying to keep up with the conversation, like, seriously, girls. Hey, Rose. Okay, other Rose, 2 roses in here today. Taking my Winker Stella, and I am just going over the unicorn horn, putting some dabs on the mane and on the tail. Okay, so that is, oh, I shouldn't have said that. That isn't my stamping done. I need to cut and stamp the strip for the sentiment, because I'll need two, because I'm assembling two cards, and then the best one I'll give to Lachlan. Okay, so I need a 3/4 inch strip. Wonder if that is, that looks like it's 3/4 of an inch strip, and this piece is, and I think if I measure it, I think I measured it in inches. Whoops, that just dropped on the floor. So it is 1, 2 1/4. Okay, I will grab my little trimmer friend here, because let's make life easy, because of course I've crafted myself into this small rectangle couple of inch space. So 2 1/4. Make sure that's right. Love pre-prepared pieces. Put sentiment on that. Now, the sentiment that I've used is when in doubt, be a unicorn. And I found out a really fun fact about unicorns on the weekend. Now, you may all laugh. I have a friend, don't use that block because we want to get it straight. So I'm going to use the small sentiment on the long block, so then I can look through this and stamp it in the middle so our punching's correct. What country is the unicorn the national animal for? So I'll let you mull that over, and I shall keep an eye on the chat for your answers. I know they aren't real, Rose, but they are the national animal for a country. I was as gobsmacked as you. No, Shelley. 78. That's pretty good. No, not Britain. I'll wait for all the other answers to come in. And if someone gets it right, I will tell you straight away. So I just want these even because I will be punching them. So if they're not perfect, that's okay. Like this one stamped better than that one, but I like using my bigger block because I can see the whole piece. And I will clean all of those later. Emma is correct. Scotland. Yep. You guys looked it up, didn't you? I mean, you were all right with the parts of the world that you were guessing. So just the 3 stamping colours I will pop down here. Now I'm going to grab our, whoops. Oh, geez Louise, I'm making a mess over here, girls. I'm going to grab our rainbow glimmer paper. So I love the rainbow glimmer paper, but I wanted to work out a way to use all the gradients on the rainbow glimmer on one card. So this one isn't exactly how I would like it, but what I did, I cut the strip into 3, which is 4 inches per strip, and then trim the ends, and I've got the whole rainbow. Exactly. I know, right? I know. How cool is that, Jamie? Thank you for sharing the info. Okay, I'm going to cut a 3/4 of an inch strip. Now, the reason I am using it, because I am going to be using a new punch. So it's okay if it's a bit below 3/4, because that may make my life even easier. And I need to cut a piece of vellum as well. How pretty is this paper? Like, seriously, it's just stunning. Love it. Yes, well, my husband's actually first generation Australian, and well, on his mum's side, his mother was Scottish. So just cutting them into 4-inch strips. Doesn't have to be perfect, so we get 3 4-inch strips, and I've got to cut my piece of vellum. Vellum, vellum, vellum. Do I have a big enough piece, or do I need to cut? I need to cut a whole piece of vellum. I've actually down to my last single pack of vellum, girls. This is a bit scary in my life. My uncle used to live in Edinburgh, but he's Aussie and his wife's Scottish, so okay, I grabbed down 2 pieces instead of 1. So just cutting this slightly smaller than our card front. Oh, that's really, I tried to open it while holding on to it, girls. I am on the ball today, I tell you. Totally on the ball. Yes, yeah. So, but his dad is definitely, or was definitely, Aussie. They're both long gone. I never met his dad, and only met his mum a couple of times. So sorry, girls. So sorry for that. Can you still see me after I wobbled you? I know. Serves me right for being tidy, hey. Okay. So I'm glad I could give you a bit of a, I know, oh, I did knock that well. Right, let me get this video up. I'm going to actually have to stand up and get this back. Oh, there we go. While I'm up, I'm going to get the punch that I need. Now, this is a sneak peek of the new Pick-a-Punch. I know, I'm totally knocking you guys around, Jacqueline. Have to keep you all in, I have to keep you all in line. Okay, so this is the new Banners Pick-a-Punch. So we had our other one in the annual catalogue, and this one is in the holiday catalogue, and it's the one I'm going to use today. So the ones that I have already cut, and I haven't punched them well, I will say that 1000%, they are all using the banner end. But for this one, I'm going to use the pointed end because you lose less paper. So all you do is pop your piece all the way to the end and punch, and you get the perfect point. I am starving, girls. Really looking forward to lunch after I finish here. Not that I'm rushing myself, but just suddenly got a hunger pang. Absolutely, Jennifer, absolutely. Well, at least it's not as late as the other night. What was that, like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning? You were still awake chatting? That was pretty funny. So how many of you have this rainbow glimmer paper? And do you love it as much as you thought you would? Oh, pretty little piece of paper. Yeah, right. Need to move the stamp set now. Okay, so the good one, I want to, because there's going to be a special card. Oh no, that is wider. No. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this in, because even though it's not the right width, this is actually really short. I'm going to, and I am going to have, because girls told me to use them, my reverse tweezers ready to take it out. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, it's not even in far enough. Okay, so it's in, and then what I'm going to do is center it up. So that's, oh damn, it's just not straight. No. It's pulled out. Okay, I'm going for it. That's actually not too bad. Okay, so now I need my tweezers to get it out, just because it's a short piece. But you can see it's perfect. So it's worth the trouble, trust me. And then this piece is going to be even worse, because we have, okay, that is like that. It's all the way off to one side, but trust me, it's worth it. Do you trust me today? Fiddling is worth it. See, oh, that was way too good getting that centered. Okay, put the piece in the rubbish. And this is where I need my tweezers to grab this out. It's not totally centered, but you can see that is pretty good. Now this one, I'm going to use the flagged end and match it to my flagged pieces. So I'm going to push it in, and I'm going to center it up. So even if your pieces are small, you can get around it. Okay, just a bit this way, and punch. Now this one does take a bit more cardstock off, so using tweezers, I could, but I really could, but I don't have one handy, I don't think. I probably do, but because I don't know for my hands, and this is just me talking about me, that because it's cardstock, I don't think it's quite going to be sturdy enough for me, because it does actually hold on quite a bit, and it's, yeah, but you guys can try it. This is what works for me, and that's what I'm gonna stick with. Yeah, that's fine. Look, you can see for these longer pieces it worked perfectly, but just for the longer ones, the shorter ones, it didn't, and I did want matching ends. But I do love it, and you get 1 inch, 3/4 and 1/2 inch increments, but you can make it work for any width up to the 1 inch. Maybe experiment. Yes, I can. I'm just going with, for me, what was easiest right now. So I'm going to take these pieces of vellum, and if you haven't seen vellum embossed before, prepare to be amazed. Try, oh, my dear word. 1, 2, right. So I'm going to use our Parisian Flourish embossing folder. And I'm sure David's ears just pricked because he has a newfound love of using the embossing machine or using embossing folders. Okay. So, if you have any embossing folders with just a Stampin' Up logo, you need to be aware that these are thinner than our older embossing folders, and you may need to use, I've got this special blue plate which isn't available for sale anymore, but you just need to be aware that you may need a wider plate or a tighter sandwich to get the best embossing. The punch is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to do both pieces and then I will show you just how amazing embossed vellum is, because not only does it emboss, it also bruises. So it creates, I'm just trying to center as best I can this last piece. So it actually bruises the vellum and creates white highlights in the vellum. I know, right? I asked him to help me make my customer cards, and it's the first time I've really helped him because I was making so many and I wanted a really tight, like time-wise turnaround. I went, right, I'm just going to ask for help. And I hadn't really asked for help before, and you know, he's seen the machine and carried it out for me and done bits and bobs, but he never really done it. Ellen is bruising the vellum now after whacking it. It's all about the bruising and the whacking. Oh my God, you crack me up, Delinda. Seriously. Oh, I love you girls. Okay, so you can see here that you get the white highlights, and that's where the vellum has been essentially crushed and creates the white highlights. But I just love how well vellum embosses, and the fact you do get those white highlights, which change it from just a fairly opaque piece of vellum to something really, really beautiful. So let's build our card fronts. So what I want to do is get, I need to bring over our rainbow paper. So what I try and do, actually I won't get it over because I know how it goes. So what I want to do is get it in the pattern of the way I cut it. So with the blue and green first, and then the purple to pink, and then the pink to yellow, including orange. So that's how they're going to be. And best way to adhere this is with Stampin' Seal. Yes, you could absolutely use that as well, and you can definitely use our blends markers on our vellum, and it will be permanent. Now when we're using our Stampin' Seal, just a nice even glide up and just move it back to break it. So this is my cement. Oh no, Sorry. Which is my one that's... Do you know what? I think I've made them both fairly symmetrical. How awesome am I? But anyway, this one can go in the middle here. So I want to start from the middle out. I want to make the these pieces a little closer together for these two cards. Oops. Okay, and up and break. So I just don't want the gap in them to be quite as large, but then I've used thinner strips on these ones to these ones. Okay, and then the blue to green. No, that is too wide. So I'm not adhering this piece of vellum to the card yet. I'm going to adhere everything to the vellum, and then we can hide all our glue under all the pieces that we've put on. Okay, middle. This is where you need fast forward, because it's fairly brain dead, sticking and gluing. Nothing special to it. Just going to pull that up a bit, make it somewhat straight. And I'd normally, if I'm using paper to paper, put tabs of this adhesive, but because I'm adhering it to something that is embossed and there are less adhesion points, I'm using a whole big strip in the hope that it will stick and stay. And blue to green. Okay. Right. So, to adhere these bits, just because I have this here, I am going to add 2 little tabs. And what I want, this is how I've done it. You can obviously do it however you wish. I've wanted my unicorn slightly on an angle, as if it's jumping. I don't know why, but that pleases me. So I'm going to do my other one. See, my other one's moving as well. Neither of them are perfect. But that's all the fun. It's handmade, not Hallmark, right, girls? I don't know. Oh, I wanted that one further down, so you could see the whole unicorn horn, which is why I orientated it a bit further down. Okay. Have this one jumping. And then on the birthday card, I'll personalise the inside. I won't do that on camera, but I will put like happy 16th birthday with the family party set. And there's no sweet. Wonder if I have a sweet 16. I don't know how sweet it is, but you know, they do call it the sweet 16th. Flip these over. Hey Christy, thanks for joining. Dimensionals. Now the reason I am using dimensionals is dimensionals and glue dots adhere really well to glimmer. Our wet glue and our seal, not so much. Just the way it is. Yeah. just the way the cookie crumbles with these ones. It's just, I don't know what it is. I think you can push in the foam and it adheres really well to the, I mean, this glimmer paper isn't terribly gritty, but it is gritty by nature. Hey Dee Dee. And I find glue dots and dimensionals are the best. My nail's stuck. The best adhesive to use. And then I will center this up on our rainbow glimmer paper punched strips. And oh no, that isn't even centered on there. Pooh. Boo hiss. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. Blind Freddy wouldn't notice, but I do. Okay. Might have to have a drink in a second. So I like that I've kept this sentiment really just the white and the smoky slate. It does help it just pop against all the colour that I've used. Sorry girls, gotta have a drink. Thank you so much for sharing, Angie, and hello. Okay, that's that one done. Now I will bring it to the edge of the table, then you can flip it over easier. Okay. I'm assuming you guys can hear David giggling in the background. God knows what about work is making him giggle today. I'm looking forward this weekend to sitting down and having a really decent play with the products that I've got out of the holiday catalogue, because that catalogue goes live on the 4th of August. I have, like with the punch, I've used the products a number of times. Oh my god, crooked and not even. And I just can't wait to share more projects. I don't want to share too many projects because customers can't order yet. And I know as soon as they see it, they're going to want to buy all the things. All the things. Oh my god, I didn't even stick that straight. Oh yes, I did. Okay. Just give those 4 points a press. Add on the sentiment. Then we hide all our adhesive. Okay. Done with my dish. When in doubt, you be a unicorn. Love it. Love it. Hey Marie, thank you for joining. Oh, now before I start adding adhesive to my 2 card fronts, it would be helpful to score our card bases. Now these are Highland Heather. I thought it went really well, and being a purple lover myself, despite the fact my nails are pink, I love pink and purple. I just thought it went really well with the Magenta Madness, and let the rainbow sing on top of this colour. Okay, this way. So these cards are going to be perfect for some younger people and some younger at heart people in my stash. So hiding adhesive, strip, 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 strip. Very, very easy. And once again, because This is embossed vellum. I am overusing my adhesive, so then I can be guaranteed that it is adhered. So I don't have my slip factor, so I'm just going to lightly place this down, go, yep, I'm happy, and then add some pressure around where the adhesive is. So that's one card. How am I going for time? Just on an hour, making 2 cards and fluffing around and chatting. So if anyone requires a demonstrator to provide these amazing products to make this card, I do have a shop now button at the top of my Facebook that will take you to my shop. And if you are watching the replay on YouTube, I will have a link to the supplies in my description. If you have any issues at all or questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Actually, I'm going to leave that one there and take this one out. Can't have them all there to show you. And we used this embossing folder. I've lost the punch. No, I haven't. This is the punch. Just try and work out the best way it's going to show up on screen. Thank you. I love these cards. I really do. I've got to find a way to use the sheep. I'm just not sure about the sheep, really. Yeah, the sheep in the set, I'm not sure. I've used the hippo, I've used the horse/unicorn, I've used the butterfly. I've just got to use the sheep. I've just got to do it because, I mean, the sheep's cute. It's just, a sheep isn't my go-to kind of animal, really. So, yeah. So, we used, these are our 3 colours of ink that we use. Smoky Slate, Highland, Heather, Magenta Madness with a single stamp set. This doesn't happen very often. Hippo Happiness and the matching dies, and you can buy these 2 together as a bundle and save 10%. I've used the layering circles dies for our circle. For the vellum, I've used the Parisian Flourish 3D embossing folder. So this is a deeper embossing folder. And I used the upcoming, which will be available on the 4th of August, the Banners Pick-a-Punch. Yes, you do, Marjane. Sure. Oh, yes, Jacqueline. My kids loved Shaun the Sheep. Amazing. Thank you for the inspiration, Jacqueline, because I don't know, at the moment we've been talking a lot about kids shows because apparently Bob the Builder has been redesigned and it's not Bob the Builder. And Lachlan was incredibly disappointed. He was showing me the other night going, this isn't Bob the Builder. It was so sad. But thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to have to go back and read all the comments because I appear to have missed a whole conversation there somewhere in the middle between people. And yeah, have an amazing couple of days, and I will be back on Thursday with another card that, oh, absolutely, I love it too, because you've got the humour for adults and kids. I was explaining that to Lachlan the other day because he said, I don't remember this being so funny. I said, I know, you're at the age where you get both the humours now. Oh, mine too. Mine too. You'll have to check out the new Bob. But yes, I'll be back with another card/team meeting card on Thursday. If you need anything at all, please don't hesitate to contact me. Drop me a line. I'm available on Facebook or email. Lots of places I'm available. Thank you. Oh, pleasure, Donna. Always have fun with you girls. You keep me amused the whole time. Have a good one. See you next time. Bye.